All right. Good morning, Living Waters. How about some New Testament? We've been in the Old Testament the last 3 days of this week, looking at God overturning corrupt systems or kingdoms that have fallen short of God's call for them, etc., etc. And so, I actually turned to a more personal level in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 5. Yes, the Beatitudes. What are the Beatitudes but God's overturning, right? The poor in spirit will inherit the kingdom of God. Those who mourn will be overturned into comfort. Meek, inherit the earth. Those who hunger and thirst for righteousness will be filled. Right? It's an overturning of the dynamics as we know them. Those who are merciful, they receive mercy. Going through all these, God will overturn this world for the better. The Beatitudes start this teachings. We believe faith overturns our lives as we know them. Our faith overturns our lives with more purpose. Our faith takes our life that is mortal, that is too short, that is has a finite end, and gives it life after death. That gives it meaning while on this earth, and purpose and calling. Anyway, so the Beatitudes are emblematic of this same overturning power. The peacemakers become the children of God. The world, the Beatitudes, of course, ends with that, the one that those who, are persecuted, reviled, utter evil against them, their reward will be great in heaven. Though this world treats them poorly for speaking the truth, speaking out against corrupt, unjust systems, God will overturn the consequences of those actions. And so, yes, I chose this one because, we've talked about kingdoms, the known world, empires, people who are called by God who had shirked those responsibilities. And now we're talking about people of faith. People who even are doing the right things, but, in this world doesn't necessarily reward those kinds of people, right? Faithful people. Even faithful people are overturned through the power of God. Like I said, this is seen most on the cross. So yes, this overturning power of Jesus turning the tables over in the temple to overthrow the system that was corrupt, that was exploitative, that went against what the whole point of the temple was supposed to be, right? This is on a macro level, but also today on a micro level. In individual lives, in individual moments. We have moments in our lives, things in our lives, little details that get overturned to make our life better. All right, we're going to wrap the week up tomorrow. You can probably guess what book, if we're talking about God overturning near the end of the Bible. See you tomorrow.